What's up, travelers? Today is a day of fun. We are heading into my favorite city, San Francisco. But before I go on, I should probably address that.
I had a little bit of a wipeout on the longboard. I hit a stick, the board went back, and I went forward, and my arm broke the fall.
Right now we are on our way to the BART station, courtesy of my brother and his lovely wife. We're going to a Giants game, which I'm really excited about. Giants versus the Dodgers, which is kind of funny because we just left LA. And hopefully get some Irish coffees at the Buena Vista and have just a day of fun in the city of San Francisco. So we'll see you guys there. One of the primary modes of transportation around the San Francisco Bay is the BART train, which connects all corners of the Bay Area together. From my hometown, it's about a 45-minute ride into the city. Oracle Park sits right on the San Francisco Bay, and its most notable feature, McCovey Cove, allows fans to boat and kayak on the water in hopes of catching a home run. All right, we're at Oracle Park. We made it. We're ready for a Giants win. We got our beers. Cheers. All right, let's do this. The park is slowly reopening to capacity the more people get vaccinated. We were lucky enough to get seats in a fully vaccinated section. As long as you presented your vaccine card, you get to sit shoulder to shoulder with other fans, and it truly felt like times were back to normal. Top of the fourth, 10-0, Dodgers. But in the last stretch of the game, the Giants gave the fans something to cheer about. They brought their score up from 0, but sadly, still not enough to beat the Dodgers. Well, the Giants didn't win, but we still had a lot of fun.
A lot of beers.
A lot of beers. Now we're heading to the Buena Vista, down for some Irish coffees, and we'll see you guys over there. Since we've been together, the Irish coffees here at the Buena Vista have always been like a tradition. Every time we're in San Francisco, we always come here for an Irish coffee. It's just tradition at this point. So it seems fitting, win or lose, that we come to the Buena Vista for Irish coffees. So highly recommend it if you have not been here yet. Definitely recommend it.
We are on our way down to the airport to pick Brisa up, who is coming to visit us and spend the day exploring with us today. We are going to go to the Winchester Mystery House, and we have some dinner plans tonight, so we're just going to be playing tourists today.
I believe this is my first time at an airport since October 2019, and I miss it very much. Welcome.
Oh my gosh, we're on the, what do you call it? The landing strip? I don't even know.
Landing strip.
The landing thing for like 30 minutes. Like, get it!
Everyone got a protein bowl.
Yes, let's lead with carbs.
We just finished up breakfast. We got second refill on coffee. We are now on our way to the famous Winchester Mystery House tour out here in San Jose. Now, I've done the tour before, but these two have not. So I've got a question for them. What do you two know about the story of the Winchester Mystery House?
Oh. Jeff.
Well, I think it's about Sarah Winchester,
Yeah. Right.
who was born in 1811
Oh my gosh, Bonnie, this is a lot.
to George and Diane
Oh my-
Winchester. And Sarah was one of 8 kids, the only girl. Yep. She lived a pretty reclusive lifestyle. She was allergic to the sun.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. It's a fun fact. Okay, I do know about the house. There's a bunch of rooms and like stairs that lead to like nowhere. Lots of poor construction going on at that house. I think she was kind of going a little crazy. I mean, and then she just kept on. Because because voices were telling her to do these things.
Yeah.
But why? We're missing a very important part of the story here.
The most important part of the story.
It's only the name of the house.
Fast?
Well, it's a mystery.
What's the name of the house?
The mystery house.
The Winchester Mystery House?
Yeah.
The haunted. It's haunted.
And that's the mystery.
And that's the mystery of the Winchester
Okay,
house.
maybe we'll learn more about the gun when we're there.
Oh, there's a gun involved?
Well, they were close. In a nutshell, the Winchester Mystery House was built by Sarah Winchester in 1884. She was the heiress of the Winchester rifle and believed she was being haunted by the ghosts of those killed by the gun. She believed in order to evade the ghosts, she would confuse them by continuously building onto her home. There were uneven floors, narrow stairways, doors that led to nowhere, and more rooms than you can count on 2 hands. We weren't allowed to film the tour, but rest assured, we had fun.
I feel like there's so much more to be seen that they're not letting us see.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to preserve a bunch of the house. And so we only got to see the areas that can handle a lot of public foot traffic, right?
Yes.
I mean, there's probably so much stuff to see here that we're not able to. Like, I would have loved to have seen the basement. They talked about this breezeway that goes underneath the house. That would have been really cool to see.
Or the servant quarters. We didn't get to see that.
Yeah.
That would have been awesome.
Really cool.
I'd say 8 out of
I'd give
10.
it like an 8.
I'd definitely do an 8 out of 10. It's like a really cool tour.
I think it's like a definite, like if you have the time to do it, it's a fun thing to come do. It's a unique experience. It feels a lot like Scotty's Castle in Death Valley.
I mean, that sounds really cool. I've never been. I haven't been.
I mean, if you've been,
It's the same.
It's How'd you do?
100.
100 what?
100 scores.
100 squirrels?
Look at it, you got
How'd I do?
awesome.
Okay,
450
I did better
squirrels.
last time. I had 500 last time.
Yeah.
Got it.
Later that night, we jumped back onto BART, this time north to Berkeley to have dinner at one of my favorite spots, Jupiter.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Great beer, even better pizza. We couldn't thank Brisa more for coming up to spend the day with us. Definitely one of the highlights of our stay in the Bay Area.
Highly recommend.
Great staircases.
A lot of cool like windows
Yeah.
and awesome. What are those like garden rooms called?
Garden room.
Atriums. They're called
atrium.
atriums.
Sunrooms.
Thank you, Justin. Sunrooms. So there's that.
Those were nice.
Yeah.